and welcome to Lincoln to Local. I'm Hannah Davis here with Steve Thompson to bring you another update on our work at the state capitol. Steve, this week was our first deadline of the legislative session, which cut down the number of bills by quite a bit. Can you let us know what are the issues that are still left on the table?
That's right, Hannah. We began February with over 4,500 bills at the state capitol, and we end February with just a little over 1,000. And a few of those are noteworthy and cause us a little bit of concern because the House of Representatives has advanced 3 separate property tax increases that could all hit the same landowner in addition to our current property tax burden. So whether it's for a municipal purpose, a county purpose, or now for certain 2-year higher education purposes, we're very concerned about the number of tax increase bills that remain available for the House to advance.
So we also saw a bill advance out of committee that would restrict hemp production in Oklahoma. Can you give some specifics on that bill?
Yes, we were surprised by a bill that popped up in the Judiciary Committee this week that would create more or less setback zones around hemp operations in the state and pose some business competition problems as well as infringe on property rights of Farm Bureau members. And we've worked with the Department of Ag on that issue and are concerned about that some of those regulations that might advance really have no basis in sound science and have really come as a surprise to Farm Bureau. And so we'll be working with the leadership in the legislature to try to really defend the property rights at stake with there and ensure the future for our burgeoning hemp industry in the state.
We also saw a win for expanding access to health care in rural areas. Can you explain that legislation?
Yes, we're very appreciative of Speaker Charles McCall and the emphasis he's placed on rural health care. And as we mentioned in previous episodes that there was an tax incentive for doctors to locate in rural areas where we've seen such a shortage of all types of medical care. And there was a $25,000 tax credit for doctors that moved to rural areas. And that passed the House floor overwhelmingly this week. So we're excited about the future of that issue and as it moves to the Senate next.
And lastly, we're really excited to be hitting a point in the session where a lot of county Farm Bureau members are coming up to visit the state capitol. So how do they get scheduled for something like that? Yeah,
this is really one of the things that we enjoy most here at Farm Bureau is having our county members come to Oklahoma City, work the state capitol area with us, learn a little bit about what's going on with the state legislature, as well as spend some quality time with their senator or state representative. So working with our field representatives or the public policy division, we'd really encourage our members around the state to contact us if they have an interest in visiting the capitol, and we'll make sure and get that all set up for them.
Great. Thanks, Steve. And thanks for joining us for another episode of Lincoln to Local.